And the lie detector says that was a motherfucker.
Hello, loungies. Today we are getting into more messy TEA. I have my #1 fake hater badge of honor on. Let's go.
Don't mind me, I'm so sick. And don't mind this big ass booger. I'm so sick. Okay, so, y'all, bear with me, okay? We have Stefon Diggs in that case with his chef. The chef, you already know, okay? The chef claims that, he put hands on her and all these things. She claims he didn't pay her, blah, 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 blah. So now we got an update because now it's at court, okay? Yes. So we're going to look at her on the stand.
And it turned out, Miss Adams, you had gotten paid for 2 of the 3 weeks that you said you hadn't gotten paid for, right?
This is missing a whole lot of stuff.
It's a yes or no question.
I can't answer your question correctly without the proper evidence.
Your Honor, may I approach?
In this moment, she knew she messed up. Her body language is tense as hell. Okay, so y'all can look online to, see what the hell happened or what she said when they was asking, like, her initial statement, right? So she had to go over that, like, oh, what he did to her and just the play-by-play, right? So y'all can look and see what she said for that, right? So now it sounds like they got some receipts on that ass. So her whole thing was she was making it seem as if he was holding her pay or some shit like that. And now they're about to prove that he actually paid you. So what is the reason? What is the real reason? I don't know. But let's just continue to listen.
Do you recognize this document as text exchanges between you and Sonny?
Yes.
Dated December 9, 2025?
Yes.
And you're the person in the bubbles on the left?
Yes.
And you write to Sonny, hey, so I looked over my transfers, payment history, and they sent payments, 11/7 and 11/21, totaling $4,000. See that?
Yes.
So you knew that you had actually been paid for 2 of those 3 weeks that you tried to get paid for again, right?
What's your name? I never got your name.
Did you know that
I don't
you
know.
had
I was trying to address you by your name because I'm not this.
Girl, it's not looking good for you. And I'm just going by her energy, her body language, the things she's saying, the things she's getting caught in. It's just like, girl, what are we doing? Y'all be really out here lying like that to try to get people held up for what? I want to know what the reason is. Because people on this internet is chitter-chatting and they saying that they think that Stefon Diggs and her was getting, kind of getting, a little freaky-deaky and getting a little creepy. And I guess something between them got a little bumpy, a little rocky road. And this is why it's all transpired. So that's what they saying. I don't know. But right now, it's not looking too good. It's not. At all. What's your name? Girl, you ain't had nothing to say. You just randomly just said that, huh? I know she embarrassed. And Stefon Diggs is right there, right? Child.
I don't know. I can't answer that question correctly.
You knew on December 9th that you had been paid for 2 of the 3 weeks you said you hadn't been paid for, didn't you?
I don't understand the question.
You just acknowledged you wrote it to Sonny.
I was supposed to be paid for the week I was sent home. Okay. So I sent the incorrect amount because I didn't know he wasn't paying me for that week.
Right. So you sought $6,000 instead of $2,000.
That's my calculations was.
Right. And so that last week, that was a week you didn't work, right?
Because I was sent home.
Right. So you weren't in the kitchen cooking.
Mr. Diggs sent me home because he had girls at the house.
Whatever you're going to
I
add
should
is
be
not
paid.
responsive, Your Honor. Yes. I don't understand the question you're being asked.
I don't understand.
Her question. Answer her question. All right, if you can.
Okay, so y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. Do y'all think that Stefon Diggs' chef is out to get him and is out here lying on the goddamn stand? Or do you think she's just nervous? Because this is like, oh my God. Is she nervous and that's why she's like giving this energy as if she's lying? What y'all think? All right, y'all. So we're going to get a little bit into the baddies tea. Yeah, so we got Ivory, Big Lex. We got who is that again? Tasiki, Amber, that whole shenanigan, because they just let out the trailer. Yeah, of chapter 2. And a lot of people was eating their words.
I told y'all. I told y'all niggas, y'all better leave them alone. Leave them alone. You's a dummy.
Okay, so they showed a little snippet of Baddies chapter 2. They're filming. I don't know if they finished filming or it's going to be airing soon. I don't know. But they showed the trailer, right? So y'all know that since they've been filming, the baddies been online saying, oh, this didn't happen. I did this. She didn't do that. I did that, right? So everybody, including myself, was like, okay, unless there's some receipts out, we don't know what transpired because we wasn't there, right? So we're going to have to wait for some type of footage to come out. So they saying Ciroc, they saying that it didn't look like she did much with Tasiki because remember, Ciroc said she did this, did that, Tasiki didn't do much, did that, or they jumped her and all these other things, right? They also, remember when Amber was like, oh, they just be popping in how people didn't do this and they did that or whatever. It shows in the footage that Amber was on that floor, really busted up, confused and everything, okay? That punch that she got from Tasiki, it must have sent her to a different galaxy or something, because child, she looked like she didn't know what world she was on. And then, remember when Ciroc was like, because we spoke about this, Ciroc came out and said that she thought that Tasiki had on a metal plated or steel plated glove or whatever. Tell me why they got the footage of them fighting. So I don't know how many times they fought. So I don't know if this is the time she's talking about with the metal plates. But people was like, there's nothing on Tasiki's hands for you to be saying that. There's no glove on her hand. I didn't see no glove. Okay. So, damn, Tasiki hit was that hard. You thought she had a steel plated glove on? Woo, that's embarrassing. Oh, yeah. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing to come out here on this incident to try to put out something like that without even seeing a glove. Chow. And not only that, they even got a clip of Big Lex and Ivory jumping somebody on the couch. It looked like they was sitting down. Now we got two heavy hitters, Ivory and Big Lex, jumping somebody sitting down. Where they do that at? Now the heavy hitters, Tasiki, Ivory, Big Lex, or whatever, they all linking up. That's a crazy link up if you really want to talk about it. Chill, the heavy hitters linking up and being duos and trios. Chill, it just don't make no damn sense. I don't like the jumping shit. I never condoning that. I think it's really weak and pathetic. That's just how I feel, okay? Like, that's just is what it is. So, for heavy hitters to be jumping, that's just freaking... So, yeah, child. I guess we gonna have to see what is looking like chapter 2. It's looking like Tasiki might have... I don't know how many fights she might have had, but it's looking like she might not be boring in chapter 2, okay? I I don't know. Maybe she just needs reasons to fight because nobody really bothers her or do anything for her to be fighting. So I get that. Why would she force herself to be fighting somebody when there's no issue for real? A lot of the times it's over her people in her group or and it did seem a little forced with the Summer situation. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even though Summer was popping her shit or whatever and she said what she said, it is what it is. Like Tasiki made that an issue for Summer, but how you getting mad at her as if she's the one that put those accusations on you? Like it was your sister Krishan. But you was still okay to be around her, go to bookings and do all this fake ass shit. So, I mean, I didn't really see too much of that. Like, I didn't understand too much of the rage from Tasiki to Summer. She really dragged that out for real, to be honest with you. But I guess chapter 2 we gonna see what Tasiki's storyline gonna be this time. Chow. And then Big Lex, she started being a little cringy to me ever since the big three or whatever you want to call them. It seems like she was just doing a lot of stuff for attention, for a camera, because she was cool with Summer and Dolly. Summer and Dolly used to always get into shit, and she felt like she had to get into it because they're trios and shit like that. So a lot of the times Big Lex, it was like 4 storylines, like just to fight, just for a moment. That's how I feel. And it's starting to become a little bit more like that. It's like the more and more Big Lex is on a season, the more and more she starts getting cocky and like cringy to fight somebody. Especially that slap for Biggie. Like, that was so unnecessary. Like, I feel like she just be doing shit now. Okay, y'all. So, y'all know we've been touching bases on Kayla G and Autumn, right? But this one is just something that Kayla G said, because y'all know she's currently pregnant. Okay, and this is regarding her pregnancy. You know she had multiple, because she has multiple kids. So she's about to let y'all know something that she do not do while she's pregnant, that a lot of people may seem or might say that it is important when you're pregnant, but she don't really do this. Let's get into it.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all can screen record me. I wouldn't give a fuck. It's my life, my body. And can't nobody do nothing about me not going. I only go to the doctor for pregnancy confirmation. That's the first time you ever go to the doctor. That don't matter when you're in your first or your second trimester. I go for pregnancy confirmation. I go to take that glucose test where they give you that nasty ass Kool-Aid ass shit in the bottle. And then I start going back when I get around by like 33, 34 weeks when they make you start coming every week type shit. So I'm not finna keep running back to no mother doctor to listen to no baby heartbeat.
So let's get into some things why a female that is pregnant should go to these doctor's appointments. So 1, monitoring the baby's development. Doctors check the baby's growth, heartbeat, movement, and overall development to make sure everything is progressing normally. So, unfortunately, Kaylee G is not just, oh, I just want to see a picture of the baby. The points of the appointments is not just for ultrasound, just for a picture. So, let's continue. Keeping the mother healthy. They monitor things like blood pressure, weight, and symptoms to prevent or manage issues like preeclampsia or gestation. What? Just let me see. Hold on. Gestational diabetes. Gestational. Y'all know what the hell. Y'all can pronounce it. Early detection of complications. Appointments help catch risk early, whether it's growth concerns, infections, or other conditions that could affect the pregnancy. Okay? Testing and screenings. This includes blood work, ultrasounds, and other tests to check for genetic conditions, anemia, or infections. Okay? Guidance and education. Doctors answer questions, give advice on diet, mental health, body changes, and what to expect during labor and delivery. Safety planning for delivery. As the pregnancy progresses, visits help prepare for birth, making sure there's a safe plan for both mom and baby. And that glucose drink that she's talking about when you're pregnant, That is for the gestational, whatever y'all know the word I could have said, gestational goddamn testing. Because there's a certain diabetes that you can get while you're pregnant. So I guess that's what they check that for. So if you would have went to your doctor's appointments, you would have known the reasoning behind why it's important to go as a female. First of all, you have a whole human in your body and you do not know how that's going to go. A lot of things can get complicated. Okay? Everything can happen. You could lose a baby while it's in you, all type of stuff. Like, girl, I mean, everybody's different. Me personally, I don't know how everybody else is. Y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna do what I do. Okay? I know I went to every single appointment. Okay? Even if I felt something was wrong, if I felt like my baby wasn't too active or really wasn't moving that much, I'm at the doctor's asking questions, making sure my baby's good. But that's just the type of person I am because I'm actually, like, I have motherly instincts. Like, that's just what it is. I was happy when I found out I was pregnant. Okay, first time finding out I was pregnant, I was happy. Kind of scared, but I was happy. Okay, but everybody's different. Everybody mindset is not the same when they get pregnant or when they have kids and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But I'm just speaking on my behalf, and y'all let me know, did y'all go to y'all goddamn appointments when y'all was pregnant? Okay, so I'm not going to say too much about this, but we're going to be talking about Tommie Lee. Okay, so Tommie Lee and Summer, I guess they went out to go get their nails done, their feet done, or whatever. And they saying that Tommie tried to run out on a $200 nail bill. And in my head, I'm like, now why would Tommie do this? I know she got the money. Like, why would she do this? Was she drunk again? Let me not say again because I don't have any proof. But the way she be coming off, the way she be acting, talking, word slurring, all of the antics, it gives very much drunk. Or maybe she's on other things too with the drunk. I don't know, but that's what it's given to me. And this is unacceptable. Like, ain't she like almost 50 years old? She a whole real grandma out here. Not even just because she's older and be like, oh, because I be like, I'm almost 40 and I be like, I feel like a grandma. So sometimes it just be like that. But some people get triggered off of that. Ain't calling you a grandma. Why you saying that's old? Y'all get so triggered for every goddamn thing. Like, please. But she too goddamn old for that, to be acting like that. That is embarrassing. And if you agree with her behavior and how she's acting at this big ass age, then you yourself is probably just like her. So I wouldn't even expect anything better. This is all I have to say about this. I'm just gonna let y'all see the clip. And then that's it and that is all. This video is a wrap. But I said what I said. That is it and that is all. And hopefully Tommie go get some help.
Bullshit. Move, bitch. Get out here, John. Move.
Ôi chết cha rồi, chết cha rồi. Ôi chết cha. Ôi chết cha.
You on camera? I ain't touch that.
Nâng con kìa.
Let us the fuck out of here. You can't hold us in no motherfucker. And we pay. And y'all do my fucking toes.
Em có một thằng đang chạy xuống xem cửa đằng sau nhá. Có một thằng đang chạy xuống xem cửa đằng sau.
Ai làm giúp ảnh giúp đi. Không, đi. Ông bắt lên mua. Mua cái motherfucker.
Nó trả tiền á, nó trả tiền á. Có một cô này trả tiền nè. Trả xong chưa? Trả xong chưa? Trời trời luôn.
Okay, so in that clip that I slow-moed, did it look and sound like Tommie hit the lady? Because from my observation, it looks like she swung on her. It looked like she hit her. Now, when Tommie's footage come out, because I think she had her phone in her hand, if I'm not mistaken, and she's saying everything is on video and she didn't hit her. So when her footage come out, she put it out to prove that she didn't hit her, then we'll have a conversation. But it definitely looked like she hit the lady, because I guess she's trying to go out. Now we know that whatever the story is, because there's two sides of a story, so we're going to listen to what Tommie has to say. But these people are not going to just hold you in there just to hold you in there because they feel like they just want to keep you hostage. No, they're probably calling the cops right now. You probably didn't pay like you say you were supposed to pay. And if it was a problem with the service that you was getting, just call the police. You can't just walk out. You just can't walk out and not pay for the services, okay? I don't know what their story is, but if that's the case, you can't just do that. So that is expected. People are going to try to stop you because they want their money, okay? And while they want their money, they're going to call the cops so they can resolve it, okay? That's just what it is. And we know that Tommie was trying to get that ass out of there because she's always in some legal shit. Not legal stuff. I mean, like, just getting in freaking trouble with the law. She's always in some law shit.
Tommie, come on.
So remember, if you are new here, this platform is not just to put out the information, that's it, and that is all. No. This platform, I give my opinions. I let y'all know how I feel about the situations. That's it. If you want to just get the tea without the talking and the opinions and stuff behind it, just scroll online. Everything I speak about on this platform, it's already public knowledge, okay? That's it, and that is all. If you get triggered by my opinions or how my mindset is or whatever, that got nothing to do with me, okay? So just keep that to yourself. Keep y'all built up energy over there behind the screen. Do something with yourself productive, and that's it, and that is all. Now, if you want to respond about the content, and you can say, oh, give your opinion about that, because y'all more so worried about what I have to say. Y'all be so pressed about what I have to say. This is my mindset. This is how I feel and how I think. It got nothing to do with you.
Hey, my loungies, this video is a wrap. Everything is alleged and not personal. It's not that serious. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 foul. City to city.